Hello, and welcome to this overview of periodicals, a common resource type that you will encounter in your library research. In this video, we will cover what a periodical is, and we will talk about three common types: newspapers, magazines, and journals. Let's start with a definition. What is a periodical? Simply put, a periodical is a publication that comes out on a regular or periodical schedule: daily, weekly, monthly, or even quarterly. There are three main types of periodicals you will see in your research: newspapers, magazines, and journals. Let's look at what makes each type different and when you might use each one. Newspapers are published daily or weekly, and major newspapers will organize their publication by date. Newspaper articles are written by journalists for the general public and typically include news, feature articles, advertisements, and correspondence on a wide variety of topics, including current events, politics, sports, and more. Newspapers are useful for current events, quick facts, quotes, and historical perspective, showing us how an event was viewed at a certain time, although they usually do not involve deep detail or research. Magazines are published weekly, monthly, or sometimes every 2 months. Most magazines include a volume and issue number, where volume shows the number of years the magazine has been published, and the issue is the specific edition in that year. For example, Volume 10, Issue 3 might be the third magazine published in the 10th year of that publication. Some magazines, like Time magazine, are written by journalists for a popular audience, and others, like Advertising Age, are considered trade magazines as they are industry-specific and are written by industry professionals. Magazines are good for background information, trends, and commentary, but they are not considered scholarly sources. That brings us to our third type. Journals, or scholarly journals, are typically published monthly or quarterly, and they always include volume and issue numbers, where the volume reflects the publication year or cycle, and the issue refers to the specific installment in that volume. Journals are written by researchers and experts. They are often peer-reviewed, which means other specialists have checked the work for quality before it is published. Typically, they are written for an academic audience. Journals are where scholars and researchers often choose to publish their research, and as such, journal articles are a wealth of detailed evidence, data, and extensive references. Because they are written for an academic audience, the language can be technical, but they are an essential component of all levels of academic research. To review, newspapers are published daily or weekly, are organized by publication date, and are used for current events and public opinion. Magazines are often published weekly to monthly, typically have volume and issue numbers, and are helpful for background and trends. Journals are typically published monthly or quarterly, always include volume and issue numbers, and are valuable for deep research. Each periodical type has value depending on what you are researching and how deep you need to go. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about periodicals and when to use which type for your research, please reach out to the Shapiro Library team.